What's going on, everybody? My name is Anthony, and in this video, I'm going to be doing an update on my broader market predictions, as well as some previous stock picks that I mentioned in a past video. So previously I mentioned that I was very bullish on the stock markets in general, and that we would see some kind of bullish run-up in the next couple of days. And well, today is Wednesday, and we did get that bullish run-up today in the QQQ index, as well as the SPY. So I've been trading options on the SPY recently, and so as we can see today, I'm going to open up some of my technical analysis. And so starting from today, we did get that bullish run up, and we did get a slight sell off at the end of the day, but that's normal with the huge run up that we had. I think at one point we were up close to 1% on the SPY, which is a pretty decent gain for this index. It doesn't move too much within one day. So last time I recommended it, we were sitting around this area. So if you look closely at this place, we weren't really moving much. We're kind of just consolidating here, and this is where I made my buy recommendation and how we would expect some bullish momentum coming soon. And literally the next day we got that run up, and so the options that I purchased on the SPY were racking in some profits, and I'm still holding some of those options, and I actually bought in a little bit more on the dip we got at the last hour of trading around, and I'm waiting for another push up to finish this wave 3. So to zoom out a little bit, let's go to the 4-hour chart and kind of show you what my wave count is for this broader market in general. So I'm going to start here. We finished the third wave, and we had an expanded flat correction, or you can call it a running flat, for an ABC to finish off the fourth wave. And now this whole move upwards is the fifth wave. So I'm trying to break it down and subdivide it as much as I can to an extent that will be useful for trading. So we have the wave 1 up of the fifth wave, the wave 2 down, and now we're in the wave 3. And I'm trying to break this wave 3 down into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. So if in that wave 3, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And right now I believe, so let me go back into, let's go into the 5-minute chart now. So within that wave 3, we have an impulsive move. So we have a 1, 2, and then this whole thing would be a 3. So now we're subdividing this third wave into an impulsive wave. So I know this can get really confusing. It's kind of like there's so many layers to the wave theory, but this is how fifth waves tend to work. You can keep subdividing the many parts of a fifth wave into its components until you get some kind of concrete wave example. And right now everything's following the wave theory just as expected. So we're currently, we finished, it looks like the 1, 2 of the wave 3. There could be a little bit more downside if I take the Fibonacci extension levels of this wave 1 and our wave 2. So we drag it up to the top of wave 1 and click, and we can see that so far our downside has ended right at the 0.382 level, which means that we retraced 38.2% of this move upwards, which is a pretty healthy dip, and this presented some really good buying opportunities. So we could dip a little bit further to these zones around, but there's no way to know right now. Futures are up a tiny bit, as you can see. On this index, we're kind of flat a little bit, up a very small amount. So tomorrow we'll see what happens at market open, and I'm looking for a eventual run up to 400, and we almost broke all-time highs right here at 397 or 398 around, and we touched here. We tried to hit against the top line twice, and then we fell, and then we were actually in this bullish wedge here, as you can see, but we fell out of it. We tried to break it many times, or a couple of times, and then we fell out. So this looks like a wave 2 to me. There's no way to know whether we'll have a little bit more downside as to finish off this wave 2, but once this is done, I can definitely see a wave 3 push to the upside to hit some targets, as well as to finish off this broader wave 3 of a broader wave 5. So I've been mentioning that this is an easy target over here, 400, and I've been mentioning this on my Discord as well constantly, as well as showing my option plays and signaling what I think is going to happen. So as of now, this is my update. We did get that bullish run up as expected from the past video, and now I still think there's more upside to go. So to complement this, we can look at some of the indexes for the VIX. So this is the fear index, and if I go to the 2-hour chart, we can see that we're a little bit above this trend line. So let me zoom out even more, so to the daily time frame. So we're kind of in this downwards sloping trend line, and right now we're sitting I zoom in slightly above it, and as you all know, if the VIX goes down, most of the markets go up. That's not always the case, but it's usually the case. So if we zoom in a little bit more down to the 3-minute time chart, we do have some more downside to go, which means some good momentum for the markets. So that's just a little bit of hint. The VIX kind of hinting that there's still some market run up to be had. So, and now I'm going to go into the 5 picks that I mentioned previously that I was highly recommended buying, and these are mainly focused on tech. So, as you know, the QQQ went up a massive amount today. Around it was at 1.2% up. So naturally, all of the related tech stocks were up as well. And I had a basket full of tech stocks recommended, and I said that these were good buying opportunities. So the first one was one of the ones was Salesforce. So I'll zoom out to the 2-hour time frame, and I recommended buying around this zone. As you can see, this blue rectangle was kind of my buy zone. And over the past day or so, we pushed off very easily off that level, and we had some good run up. And just to note, Salesforce is a relatively safe pick. It does not move that much. It's a very non-volatile stock as of now. So a 1 to 2% gain in the stock is a lot. And especially if you're trading options, the implied volatility increase that comes with these gains is really good. And that'll give you a lot of money. So now the next stock that I went to was Cloudflare, or ticker symbol NET. And I recommended buying around here, basically around the bottom. So 65 was when I first sent out my notification on YouTube pretty much. And I do have this anticipated B wave. It could go up to here, it could go up to here. I do expect some more upside to the stock. And I'd say that any dip buy is a really good opportunity to get in on the stock. And yeah, so we got, I think, in total around a 7 to 8% push since the buy zone. Yeah, so it's around 8%, 7%, something like that. So that's pretty good for the stock. It hasn't been moving upwards that much recently. It's been kind of going down. So we were able to catch the bottom on this stock. And now we're on NIO. So I said that I mentioned NIO in my past stock pick recommendation video. I was recommending buying around like 35-ish. And we did get that good bounce off that level. And we had a strong push off that level for a pretty good gain. So it's been going up a lot over the past couple of days, around 11%, 12%. So for anyone in NIO or NIO stock or NIO options, congratulations. That's good money to be made. And so I think there's still more upside, just like NET and Salesforce or CRM. There's a lot of more upside to be made for the B wave. So now I recommended Apple as well, and I've been in Apple options myself. And Apple recently hasn't moved too much, but we have been getting bounces off these levels that I've been recommending. So these are my buy zone areas around, and we've been getting pushes off them, and so that's good. It hasn't moved up as much as I expected, but I still see that 130 price target that I've been mentioning in previous videos. So eventually, I do think we'll come up and hit this kind of level right here, and then we might be coming down a little bit. But as of now, I'm pretty bullish short term on tech stocks like Apple. And finally, my last stock pick was Tesla, and Tesla has been really good. We've been getting a lot of run up since I recommended around these levels, and that's almost a 10% to 11% increase, which is a lot for Tesla. So if you're trading this stock with options, especially, that's a lot of money to be made. I didn't play Tesla since I recommended it because I've been pretty much focusing on SPY mostly, like trading this index. But yeah, for anyone that did take on these picks, congratulations. That's a good profit. So that's just going to be my update on the broader market index, as well as some specific tech stocks that I recommended. And as I stated previously, I do expect more upside to be had across the board. So look for that third wave up of the third wave to be coming soon. So that pretty much means we could get a little bit more of a dip, but then we should push upwards to 400. So yeah, that's my prediction for the market in general. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like down in the comments, or leave a like and let me know down in the comments section below if you have any questions or suggestions. And I'll see you in the next video.